Hello again, and this is the Greyfalcon with another edition of Values Control. Again, another unseasonably warm day in sunny South St. Louis. And it's 1 week after the election of 2020, where it appears that Donald Trump, well, it is the fact that Donald Trump has been defeated by Joseph Biden, and Joseph Biden will be the next president of the United States. Now, you have a faction of the Trump fold that does not accept this, and you have many of them saying, well, they want to go to Parler because Facebook helped Donald Trump be defeated, and they don't want to see liberals celebrating the Trump victory, Trump defeat. But they're also very likely upset because the fact checkers were effectively part of the Joe Biden campaign, and I'd agree with that. Even though I didn't vote for Donald Trump, I think the fact checkers definitely had an agenda. And so basically, what you have is a theoretical social media exodus in regard to the more conservative, Trump-supporting tranche of the social media population. I doubt if they'll stay away that long. Facebook is just basically a public utility now. But the reality is that there is a change where for 4 years, this genre, the Trump-supporting genre, had at least a feeling of some kind of absolute confidence and invincibility. And MSNBC, in a weird way, I think, made Team Trump overconfident because every time Donald Trump would say something stupid or do something to fail the fundamental foundations of the Republican Party's ideas, Joy Reid, Chris Hayes, and all those people would say, oh, it hasn't affected his base. And progressives on Facebook would say, oh, it hasn't affected his base. And all the while, his base was affected. In fact, Donald Trump's base was affected to the tune of what appears to be maybe as much as a 10-point swing with white males who make up 1/3 of the electorate, or roughly 1/3 of the electorate. Now, that's as much as possibly 3% swing when you add the advances that Donald Trump appears to have made with Latinos, the advances he appears to have made with black people, both men and women, and it seems like he may have even built on his 52, 53% advantage with white women. Now, I see Time Magazine and Pew and a few others are claiming that he didn't get 52%. It was closer to 47%. That's just not adding up to me. I mean, if you look at Mitt Romney, the polls showed that he got 56% of the white women vote. And you're seeing consistently low 50s for Republican support from white women, and then all of a sudden they're trying to say, "Oh, well, white women only support him 47%." I'm not feeling it. I think that he had to be somewhere north of 50% for him to have even had a chance to win. And you see with white men defecting at this level in Pennsylvania, in Michigan, that it appears that his base was eroding the entire time. But that's not a story. The media wanted to make Donald Trump into being this juggernaut because any great drama needs a villain that seems insurmountable till he's taken down. And that, the catharsis that liberals have experienced with Donald Trump being defeated was, I think, possibly one of the aspects of this situation that was really striking, because he was depicted as somebody who was never taking a hit based off of polls, which now we see are just not valuable. And it's interesting because on the one hand they're saying, oh, well, the polls were wrong because they did not depict Donald Trump's level of support. But you're also seeing that the polls were incorrect in suggesting that he was not affected negatively because his share of the vote and his level of support amongst white male voters was not where it needed to be for a Republican candidate to win the presidency. getting into what does this mean? Like that, like Joe Biden was able to cleave 10% on the margin of white male voters, which overcame his slight advances with almost every other category.